be like, God damn this inflation. You know what I mean? Be like, I'm fucking God damn this inflation, man. Shit's hitting me hard. Fucking so I can't do shit now. I don't got money for nothing. Start splashing, you know? That shit's so expensive. No,
That's some highbrow shit.
yeah.
That's some highbrow shit. Not a lot of people would get that.
No. I mean, the thing is, it's like that pool's like cheap as fuck.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't matter
yeah,
anyway. But
yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was like, even with inflation, I mean, the fact that there's even
$8,000 for this bad boy.
it's a whole $350 on sale. Big lots.
Big lots. Yeah.
I was like, even at that, I was thinking about it. I was like, well, I mean, yeah, the inflation really does suck. Like, we went to
Seasonal pool. What's seasonal pool? It's
we
when
went-
you're real fucking broke.
yeah, exactly.
And you can only afford to have the pool for 3 months out of a year.
That's basically what that is too. Because as soon as like that one's got so many holes from the stickers and shit.
And
as
then when
soon as
next spring comes around, it gets blown away.
as soon as we take that shit back down, it's gonna have to we're gonna have to get another one. But I'm gonna do it different. Like we tried the tarps and stuff to see, hoping that the stickers and stuff wouldn't poke through the bottom, but they managed to get through like 4 layers of plastic and a tarp. So I was like, you know what? I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm just gonna get those fucking rubber gym mats, bro.
Oh yeah, some prophylactics.
Yeah,
Not enough prophylactics, man. That's what you need.
I'll get those rubber gym mats and throw them down. And put the pool on top of that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like the yoga mats or something.
yeah, like the
gym
super
mats.
super
Yeah,
thick ones. Yeah, because
that's not a bad idea.
nah, it wasn't enough. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, I was like, no, this shit sucks. Everything's so expensive. And then I'm looking at the swimming pool. I'm like, it's not as bad as it could be, I guess. I'm like, dude, I'll tell you how bad it is. Like we drove down the street. It's so freaking hot here. We drove down the street the other day, and we passed by one of the neighborhoods, and I just happened to look over, and there's these 4 fucking big motherfuckers, dude, like full grown ass adults, and they weren't small by any means. They're chunky. And they're all sitting in one of those elongated kiddie pools.
Oh okay, yeah.
And there's 2 kids in there too. There's three grown ass people and 2 kids all just sitting in this tiny kiddie pool. And I'm
Like blow up pool.
yeah,
Yeah,
like one of
yeah.
those elongated ones.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I'm like, dude, damn. Okay, I was like, our pool's ghetto, but it's not.
Like that.
It's not that ghetto.
Bro,
yeah,
I remember back in the day, trailer park days, we would just fill up the igloo ice chest,
right,
and
right.
take turns
Sit in that,
dipping in it.
go through the sprinklers and shit.
Yeah,
whatever.
or because we didn't have grass in the very beginning when he just got the
It's
place.
just dirt.
Yeah, it's just fucking dirt. So we would just let the fucking hose make a bunch of mud. Oh, he loved
play
that shit. My dad loved that.
I bet.
Fucking, we would just slide around in the mud slide it. Fucking, it was so much fun though.
Shit. Getting fucked
That's-
up on rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
They're all like,
Stickers, all kinds of
they're
shit,
all
bro.
bedded in the fucking
Oh
dirt.
yeah, you get jacked up, bro.
Those were the days though, man. Like
Oh,
sprinkler,
yeah.
hitting the sprinklers was fucking great too.
We would do shit like that on purpose, bro, to get fucked up. Like we would build ramps and rig them so that the neighbor kids would eat shit. There was one time where fucking we had a dirt jump. We dug it out and made 2 sides to the dirt jump, and fucking in the middle of it where we had just dug the hole, we would put cactus in it. So
Oh,
if you
shit.
fucking fell,
You'd fall right
you
on the
ate shit
cactus.
square in the cactus, bro. And so many kids would get fucked up on this cactus
Shit.
jump.
I don't even think Jackass was out at that time either. So
Nah, bro.
it was pre Jackass.
Pre-Jackass, dude. Way pre-Jackass. Fucking shit. Good times, man.
Oh yeah, man.
The kids that we didn't like, they'd be riding around in the neighborhood too, and we would disassociate with them on purpose. So they would be like, spying essentially. They'd like come in the
it's like-
area to see what you're doing. But they knew they weren't like invited. So they'd be like throwing rocks at you and then take off on their bikes and shit.
oh yeah.
And the next time they came around, somebody was waiting in the bushes to throw a stick in their spokes.
Spoke them. Yeah.
Fuck them up. Oh, we would do some terrible shit. There was 2 particular kids that we would do that to. Bobby fucking, what was his last name?
Nah, it's probably just leaving it, Bobby.
And then there was another guy fucking named Rusty.
Of course.
And we used to fuck him up.
Dude, I don't know.
Fuck him up. And Bobby, we used to fuck
That's
Bobby
how, that's
up
how it
too.
always was. I'll never forget. We were playing down at the park, and we were throwing the football around, and this whole like crew of kids showed up, and it ended up being like a 5-on-5. And so we're playing, and of course we don't know these kids, so we're gonna fuck them up. I'm sure. It's not gonna be no touch.
No,
It's,
yeah.
we're trying to tackle these
Yeah,
bitches. Like,
not gonna gently ingratiate them.
No,
You're gonna
You're
fucking
gonna
make
get
it a
the
whole
hard
rite
way.
of passage if you're gonna roll with us.
Yeah, no, exactly. So like, but I mean, it was equal. They were the same way. So
Oh,
we're over there
yeah.
fucking each other
Rough
up on
as
purpose.
shit.
But it's funny that you brought up Cesar earlier because we're all out there and he ended up getting tackled by one of the kids, and so we're all it's going to blows at this point. Like everybody's getting up, they're all getting ready to squab, everybody's getting ready to throw hands.
Pissed off. Yeah.
Fucking what? Because what was all
You hit
over?
too hard.
Yeah, what it was all over is one of the kids was like 10, and he ran up and he fucking drop kicked him in the
God.
back. So he's all crying to shit. At that
That's
point,
exactly
it's like,
how it would go too.
we have to redeem our masculinity amongst
Yeah.
these other boys. So
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's like, oh, now we got to fucking fist fight.
Oh,
And
yeah.
shit. Everybody's like, why are you crying? He's like, it couldn't have hurt. He's like, it hurts. Like,
Bro, we used to do white trash shit like throwing rocks at each other,
oh, yeah.
or
dirt clods.
dirt clods or fucking cons. And there was one time where so you would run inside, fucking get a drink, or if it was real white trash and your parents hated you, they would make you drink from the hose.
Yep.
Fucking
Let me get a popsicle.
yeah. Nah, drink from the hose.
Yeah.
Stay your ass outside. I'm cleaning.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't that, then you would a little bit later in life, they would finally start letting us fucking go inside. So I went inside and got some water and shit, but we were in the middle of fucking each other up with dirt clods and rocks. And Dick, bro, Richard was playing with us, and fucking I got a piece of ice from inside and fucking I guess it was still in my cup, and I took it out of my cup, chased him down, and threw it as hard as I could, and it hit him in the ear.
Yeah, I bet he was crying after that.
Dude, he was crying so hard, bro. He fell to the ground, fell to his knees, all dramatic, crying, fucking, you hit me right in the ear.
That picture of slow-mo, you're on a still chunking ice at him.
Yeah, dude. But it was one of those things where like you took it too far on purpose, but when you hurt them, it's like your little brother. Fucking, you don't want them to cry.
Yeah,
because you knew you were
yeah.
gonna get your ass whooped by your parents. So you're like, all right, I'll let you get me back. You know. Those are fun times, dude.
That is good shit.
Oh, stories for days like that.
Yeah.
Fucked each other up with sticks.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, those were the dude. We used to make stick swords. And,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
we would take
sword fight and hit each other in the hands on purpose.
yeah, we would take fucking lila branches because they'd get like 6 foot
Oh
long.
yeah.
And we'd peel off all the fucking all the bark on it, and then leave it out in the sun for a couple days to let it dry and
Yeah.
harden.
Oh, those were the good ones.
And then
too.
we would take bicycle handles, the grips, and we'd slide them up there, and
Yeah.
we'd fucking tape them
Oh,
off.
damn,
That way
yeah,
it was
you
a full on
set up with a fucking grip and everything.
And we'd sword fight with those things, bro. You
your
catch
hands
one,
get all cut up,
oh, dude,
busted
catch one to the
knuckles.
knuckle, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, man, those things were the shit.
such fun times though.
Pre-internet days.
Yeah, dude, you had to
Invent
fill your
your own-
time. Yeah.
Invent your own fun.
Yeah, fucking, you had to go on an adventure,
Yep.
and you didn't know how it was gonna end.
Oh hell no, dude. Some of the best adventures were just us hopping on bikes and fucking
Yep.
been like tell your parents, oh, I'm going over to so and so's house, and then really
you
you're on the
weren't.
fucking
They all
other end
told
of town.
their
yeah.
parents the same thing. We're going
Yeah.
over to Jose's,
And we're just fucking going to all the parts of town that we never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
before.
out running the streets like godless heathens.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we used to do that shit all the time. We would do it when we would skate.
Yeah.
We would
that
just
too.
stay out, and we always did it at terrible times. Like one time, I think it was fall, so it was probably like late October, and that's when it finally starts to get really cold at night.
Oh yeah, towards the end.
Right, and we decided, because we had a little spot that we would go to, and there was a homeless guy named Troll. I don't know his real name, never seen him since,
It was just-
but he would buy us alcohol, and fucking in exchange for buying us alcohol, we would give him some, or buy him a pack of smokes or something like that. So we would all chip in, tell each other's parents that we were staying with each other, and then go to Lower Tansel, because we had a little hobo spot at Lower Tansel that we would all
Yeah.
fucking get drunk and crash out at, start fires and shit.
Was that before it became a real hobo spot?
Yeah, yes. It was like right at the beginning that nobody knew about it. It was just us and Troll. And we would get hammered with this homeless guy. And fucking, I forgot where I was going with it. I had a brain fart. But we would stay out all fucking night, dude, and it would get cold as shit.
Oh yeah.
and you didn't think about that.
No,
You just
so
thought
you
about the
didn't bring
adventure.
No jackets or nothing. Yeah.
No, fuck
Just
no.
out there
So
trying to
we'd be
have
all
fun.
cold as shit. It got so bad one time that we couldn't go back home because if we went home, our asses were in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
So one time it got too cold, fucking, and so we had to like go find a place to essentially do a B&E and crash out in
Yeah,
where it wasn't so cold. So we fucking were walking like the train tracks until we found a warehouse, and there was like an old burnt up bed inside of it, but like it was just springs at this
I was
point.
about to say, God knows what was done on that bed.
Oh, godless, terrible things.
a lot of cheeks getting blasted out on that thing.
There's like fucking 10 dudes all curled up on it, and it's still cold as shit. But since they got each other's body heat and shit,
Yeah,
they
it's a
were
little
all
bit warm.
sleeping like babies. And
Everybody
there was no room for me to get on there, so I had to fucking sleep on this nasty ass fucking warehouse floor. And the only thing I could think of doing was there was this shovel, a flat fucking shovel, and I started a fire on the
There
shovel
you
to
go.
stay
That's
warm.
smart. Yeah.
Fucking, and just curled up into a little ball. I slept for about an hour and woke up so sick, dude.
Not bad.
Sick as fuck the next day. Like I bought a bunch of weed too. That was my thing. Everybody else had their objective to provide alcohol or cigarettes or
Yeah,
whatever.
You brought
Mine was the endo.
the cannabis.
And I was so sick, bro, that I left all the shit that was in my pockets. And my buddy Michael ended up fucking staying with me the next day at my house because we would get there before our parents would wake up, so that we had like an alibi.
Yeah, yeah.
And fucking, I didn't want to get up because I felt like shit. And he was finally like, "Bro, where's that weed at?" And I'm like, "Fucking, check my pockets." That motherfucker went back to that place to look for the weed.
No shit. I bet it was gone by then, though.
No, he found it.
Oh no shit.
He found that shit. Yeah, he found it and fucking smoked it. But I was so sick that I couldn't fucking hang out, smoke it with him.
That's fucking funny.
But we had adventures like that all the time, dude.
Oh, that was good shit. Yeah, we used to do that, but we actually had somewhere to go because we would go down to Lip's house, and his dad was like, "So the beer in the front fridge, so don't fucking touch that." Like he was this cool old
You
punk
get the
dude.
back fridge, you little
Yeah,
bitch.
he was the old punk rocker from the '80s, you know.
Yeah.
And he ended up joining the Navy after that. So
Oh shit! Did a whole conversion.
yeah, like a whole 180. Cool fucking dude though. We're like 12 or 13. So his dad be like, "Yeah," he's all, "beer in the front fridge." He's all, "Don't touch that shit. It's my beer." He's all, "But you can have the one in the back." But so you go to the back fridge, bro, and it's full just of beer.
That he don't like.
You don't like exactly that people would bring over
The
there.
community beer.
So me and
He has some good beers up front. Community
yeah.
beers in the back.
So me and Liv would just sit there and get fucking hammered, and then we're trying to smoke one night, and I think his name was Bob. That's what they called him. 'Cause he rode around on a bike. I don't remember why they called him Bob, but they called him Bob. He calls us up, and we had to hoof it all the way from Lower T, because he lived back in those houses back there, all the way to the high school. It was easily like an hour-long walk
Yeah.
from there to there.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bob will get in trouble by his parents if he got caught sneaking out. So me and freaking Lip are sitting there in the damn ditch right there up at the high school, fucking laying down because there's cops fucking going by everywhere.
Right. You don't want to get busted.
No, we're all fucking drunk. We're like laying down in these fucking tunnels. It took that dude like an hour and a half. There's no cell phone, so
Mm-mm.
you can't call him.
You gotta
be
get a
like, "Dude,"
landline.
yeah, no. So can't call his ass to be like, "Dude, where the fuck are you?" So
Nope.
we sat there for almost like 2 hours, and he finally got out of his house and fucking totally forgot the weed.
Oh.
So we were like, "Fuck." So defeated, we had to we hung out with him for like another hour or so because he didn't want to sneak back in and wake his parents up.
Yeah.
And but defeated, we had to walk fucking
Another hour.
another hour
Yeah.
back to his house. Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
"Fuck, dude, shit sucked so bad." And then, like I said, there was cops patrolling like crazy, so
Mhm.
we had to wait and sneak whenever the cops were fucking gone.
Yeah, they patrolled like crazy fucking in San Angelo.
No, this was here.
Was it?
Yeah, it was lit. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, yeah, I do remember him. Fucking, yeah.
This was pre San
and-
Angelo days.
Oh shit, yeah. Fucking, his name is he just said it was Bob. Fucking, me and him got into an argument. Fucking, on the phone relatively recently.
Really?
And he did like the most female shit ever. Because I was getting him.
That Bob guy? Or what?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was getting him fucking. And then it got to a point to where he was like, I'm not even going to read that. I'm like,
okay.
then why'd you look?
Yeah,
Like,
no
why?
shit.
Just don't engage at all. You just leave it on red, is what you do. You don't. Like, that's some female shit right there.
Yeah,
I gotta
it
tell
kinda
you
is.
that I'm not gonna read it. You just,
And just instead of just
you don't
not
have to
reading
say
it.
Yeah, just fucking don't respond.
Yeah.
And an argument would be over, but he got all hurt.
Got to get the last little jab in there.
That's what it was. And I'm like, it's not fucking an argument on the topic at this point. When you're losing, the ego gets involved. When the ego gets involved, you get all emotional. And that's exactly what happened with them. And it starts to get all ad hom, and that's how you know you lost, bro.
You lost. Yep. Argument done.
Yeah, you lost on the merits, man. Fucking just admit it. You don't want to read it because you know you're wrong.
Bro, so I watched this short film the other day. It is ass in so many ways. I got to give it some credit though. Like it's shot really well. Like it shot real well, but that's probably that's probably all I can give it, dude. Like you're gonna see like pretty early on why I feel the way I do about it. The story is just kind of bunk.
Oh, is this the one that you were telling me about a couple of days ago, or maybe like a week or two ago?
Yeah, I waited to watch it.
I'm glad you didn't get into any detail because I want to see it.
Yeah, it's not good.
You're like, it's so bad. Holla at it. Ignorant. That's ignorant.
Oh, that's why I got no fucking audio.
Cause you ignorant. He ignorant, or whatever it is. Ignorant.
Just ignorant. Okay.
It's yeah.
Just ignorant.
He ignorant.
Justin, I want you to listen to me very carefully. The woman is back. Hey, you remember the rules. You must ignore her as much as possible, all right? Just like last time. Don't look at her. Don't even think about her. Hey, look at me. I promise she's gonna leave, but only if you pretend she isn't there. All right? Promise me.
Okay.
Okay. Let's join your mom and Emily
Yeah, way to
downstairs for
freak him
dinner.
the fuck out already.
Yeah,
Everything you just told him, he's not gonna do.
No, it scared the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Now stay focused.
Now that's all he's gonna think about.
It's funny because like you're already catching it right out the gate. Like, why did you do that whole speech? I mean, if you're getting your son prepared for something like this, been like, look, you know, but like just don't stare. Just pretend they're not there, man. It's fine.
But you
Or
in
you-
storytelling, you
or-
do that while it's about to happen. That way, there's context to it, and you're not giving the story away too early.
Yeah,
But I guess since it's a short, it kind of makes sense.
kind of has to.
You have to start off strong. So okay,
I think you do better off though, like trying to get them to ignore something with bribery.
right.
You know what I mean? But like, I'll get you that new Game Boy if
Yeah. Just pretend like the shit
this
ain't happening.
This shit ain't happening. This ain't rare.
What it actually is he's about to raw dog the shit out of her. He doesn't want his kid to know she's there.
Yeah, God.
One of his exes.
Yeah.
She's fat. Doesn't want no one to know.
Doesn't want nobody to know he's embarrassed.
Yeah. Doesn't want his son to know that it's okay.
That's fucked up. That's funny.
Go ahead, eat your food.
Emily, How did your algebra test go today?
I think I passed. I don't know.
That's good, Em. It's good. The dinner is, it's great. Huh?
You ain't taking a bite yet.
you.
That's the first bite.
He's like,
You lying.
he's already. You're already cracking under. You're already
Right.
cracking, bro.
Yeah.
I smell
Like
it.
it's just boxed lasagna. honey.
It's Stouffer's, and
yeah. Yeah.
it's what we had last week.
Yeah. Same shit. You know I don't cook.
Dad, I don't understand what's going on.
Quiet, Justin. Pass me the salt.
Why is she back?
I said quiet!
Shut your little ass up. Right now.
Right now. Okay, I got a major issue. First of all, is that the levels of Asian going on between the mom,
Yeah.
the son, and the daughter. The daughter looks way more Asian than the brother and the mom.
Got some like mixed family going on here.
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe I'm just going off
Maybe
Iceland.
Stepmom, that's her daughter from a past relationship. He's got his son from a past relationship. And the lady upstairs is his ex-wife who went crazy or something like that. And he still takes care of her. And there's some like weird, apathetic but pragmatic fucking agreement between the Asian new wife and husband.
So here's the thing: the villain you're gonna see from a prior movie that we've seen a million gajillion times. I don't want to spoil it, but they use it in every wannabe ghost fucking bullshittery that we see.
Some sugar gowns.
Uh,
No sugar gowns.
I think some sugar gowns, but yeah, it's very cliche.
Eat your lasagna. Shut up, boy. Eat your lasagna.
Now quit talking. Each of the sign.
Char, this is the only way.
See, all I'm saying is the daughter looks a little more Asian than the mom.
Just ignore it, Justin.
Ignorant.
We're being
Stay
ignorant.
ignorant. Stay ignorant. Oh, come on.
Ignore
player.
it, ignore it. But I'm gonna go ahead and look at it.
Yeah.
Come on. It's funny. They're like ignore it, but nobody has ignored it so far. They've all
Yeah.
been talking about it, but all
Right.
making it a fucking huge issue.
Yeah.
But just ignore it. It's our cameo appearance.
They should have made it sniff her hair like Joe Biden or something. That'd have been real creepy. Using that new pomade I bought you last Christmas, huh?
Smells like coconut. That's why I like it. It's tropical.
Get off your plate.
Gotta be his like psycho ex-wife that he still takes care of. 'Cause he's got some weird degenerative
She's
disease,
got some demons.
and he's still an honorable gentleman. Can't let her go.
His locks are in the basement.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep doing it.
Then move out of the
Keep
damn.
doing it.
Yeah. Fucking hit her with the frying pan.
Something.
And then get the fuck out of there. Put her in a house, a home. Put her in a
Right.
fucking
You can just
crazy home.
I'll get it.
Hello? Shishimi Yamasaki?
eat.
Sashimi.
I forgot they don't show it yet.
Gail?
No, I'll just save it. I'll
Leave
save
my
it.
family alone.
Gail, come back to the table.
That's the, okay. That's the noise it has to make.
Oh, so it's probably the retarded stepsister.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
The retarded daughter that they
they
keep
just
in the
pretend that
basement.
she's not there. Yeah,
They only let her out at dinner time.
give her a small plate of lasagna. And stuff like, it's super duper scary, man.
Oh, that's so hilarious. Uh-oh, took her down the basement. Oh, come on, man. Kick the fucking door in.
Yeah, do something.
Be a man, pal. Hit it with a roundhouse.
I've never understood that about horror movies. Like, dude, like, okay, the handle's not working. Kick the fucking hinges off, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Whatever you gotta do.
whatever you
man.
gotta do.
If it's a high stress situation like that, you'll go through that door.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You won't even feel it.
Yep.
You'll find a way to make it through there. I would. Oh, dude. I've smashed through doors before, not even in a high risk situation like that or anything.
Oh, I've done it messed up on Salvia, so
Yeah, exactly.
can confirm.
Facts. Like if your adrenaline's pumped up high enough, you'll get right through that.
Like,
thing.
so even if there was like
You'll have crazy strength.
a paranormal force field that was pushing the door shut, you could punch a hole through that thing. It wouldn't matter. Just fucking punch that shit. These doors are not made that fucking hard unless it's a
No.
metal door.
Right.
But if it's a wooden door, they're made of virtually nothing. I mean,
No, it's
you
the
could,
inside. So I would understand if it was like a security door on the front or back of the house so that the
Those are
outside world
heavy.
can't get in.
yeah, those are heavy doors.
Inside doors are like
super
particle
light.
board.
Yeah, they're super light. You could punch a hole right through that shit.
Absolutely. Even like old school ones that are like hard wood,
Yeah.
you could still break the freaking the door jam easily.
Yeah, just find the weakest point. Like, it's held on by screws. Come on, man.
He just fucking gave up already. Oh, what the fuck? There's C4 on it? Blow the spark plug out, eh? Damn. Damn, she been down there building explosives this whole time.
That's why they were scared the whole time. She's been down there cooking crystal meth.
Yeah. Blew the meth lab up. Just ignorant. Just ignorant.
And it's crazy. This thing won awards, bro. So who do we have as our fucking protagonist?
Yeah, like, yeah.
That's the end of it. But I'm gonna come back to it because we've seen this before. Where have we seen a girl with long black hair in front of her face?
Every freaking
The Ring.
horror movie made in the 2000s.
Exactly.
Every shitty B or C horror film ever made.
And then they just kept
All
that,
the paranormal ones.
they kept that trope going, and they still
Yeah.
use it now, even in the, like when people are trying to prove that their houses are haunted and shit. It's always the girl from The Ring. Like, dude, that's
Right.
not scary anymore. Dude, you know what?
Long, greasy ass hair.
You want it would have been more tense, way more tense. Like, so that's pretty much all of this, though. That's they scream and it's over. So first of all, I'm just gonna say it's shot really well. Like,
No, absolutely.
whoever shot it,
They have good
and edited
equipment.
it,
Good equipment.
and
Good,
edited it, that was all fantastic.
good
Like,
cinematography for sure.
absolutely.
That's not in question.
And maybe that's where they won their award,
Right.
Because it was shot
Best
wonderfully.
cinematography or whatever.
Writing, on the other hand, now this is where I had the big issue: is writing. You guys suck ass. I'm
Creative
sorry.
writing sucks ass.
Yeah,
for sure.
like I feel like, dude. Okay, so this is the first thing that came to my mind after I watched it. Was I feel like this all would have been done better instead of doing it at the dinner table. Do it in a bedroom, and there's only one bed on the ground, right? Because it shows a lot of things. We don't know the pretext of this woman other than she's been here before.
Right. So you're already dropped in this setting. You have to because it's such a short fucking film sequence.
Yeah. So if you're
you
gonna
have to
do
drop
it,
them in right in the middle of fucking the arc.
you have the family sitting
Climax arc.
sitting in a bedroom, right, and have it like half darkly lit, and that's where you have the husband explaining to the son, "Look, ignore this thing.
Right.
It's
Boom.
came before.
Yes.
Blah 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 blah." So at this point,
Yes.
it doesn't take a rocket science to understand that this is something that happens here. They're terrified of it.
They try to do character development when it's not necessary in such a short sequence.
Yeah.
The way that you, instead of doing the character development, you drop them in right when that shit's about to pop off. And you do a little bit of dialogue, like you were saying,
Yes.
to explain the setting of what had happened before and led up to this point, and we're being dropped in right in the
And
middle
also,
of it.
if
That would
you're-
make a lot more sense.
if
for
you're,
sure.
if you're, and not only that, you'll understand that obviously they've been terrorized by this thing to the point where the whole family has to
Yep.
be in this awkward situation. The thing that would have been better too, I mean, you could have did the whole jiggly hand trope where it builds that tension up. You
Yeah.
know, something's about to come
For
through
sure.
the door. When the family,
But you don't know what it is, but you get a little bit of
No, no,
backstory
no.
when he's explaining to ignore it and all that shit.
and also if you're gonna ignore it, then fucking ignore it.
right,
Like,
right,
dude,
right, right.
just ignore it. That's what the whole thing is. Don't say a fucking word. make the creature do all the scary shit, and the family just don't say a fucking word. Because if you're
Right.
ignoring something, you're not gonna be like, "How's your homework, Cynthia?"
You
know, "Oh, this is good lasagna,
At
babe."
that point, you just fucking Shyamalan twist and do a comedy.
You really
Where
should,
like
though.
the creature's trying to fucking do some shit, but it can't,
No, I was like,
They just ignore it.
There's so many ways that they could have like took the story and like same premise where there's like a ghost or a demon in the house. They're having to ignore it, but
If they went this route, they need to give you some backstory on why it keeps returning and fucking, or what it is, period.
yeah,
If they're going to take this route where they do the tension build, starting off by telling him, and then they go to the dinner scene, they need to fucking,
well
to explain
see,
that it is your retarded sister, and you know how she gets whenever you fucking
she'll get her
at dinner
lasagna.
time, when she don't get a full belly lasagna.
So here's the thing: if you're gonna do it that way, like I said, I think the room would have been so much better because you
Right.
could show shit flying off the walls. You know
Right.
it's a supernatural
A
entity,
paranormal thing that's about
Yes,
to happen,
and you hear it.
dropped right in the middle of it,
and like I said,
and your whole job is to ignore it.
ignore it exactly. So,
And they can't because.
but then you have the creature
paranormal
get in
shit's
their
going
faces and poke their eyeballs and shit. That way,
Right, right.
it's super hard to ignore.
Right.
Like,
Right.
something. I mean,
No, that makes a lot more sense for sure.
I was like, versus this scenario, and they're not ignoring it, breathing in a spoon. Dude, if that would have been my kid after I told him to ignore it, and he's got the spoon up, I would have slapped that shit out of his hand so quick.
What's wrong with you? What'd I tell you?
I told you, Timmy.
Yeah.
Ignore it, bro.
You grab that spoon and bonk him on the head. Bing.
I was like, but doesn't it ruin the whole thing if you're sitting there telling them to ignore it while it's right in front of them? Just
Yeah.
ignore it. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
You're not ignoring it. You're giving it attention because you're showing that you know that it's there. Therefore, it's not being ignored. So it should have just ran around that table and
And
snapped
fucked
that guy's
everybody up.
neck. Like,
Yeah.
if that's the case, like when I picture
Right.
something being ignored, stay the hell quiet. Like you don't
Yeah.
fucking say a thing.
Yeah, because you're still acknowledging it by saying
Just
ignore
ignore it.
it.
Yeah. So it's like everybody should just be dead ass quiet.
if you're gonna do any kind of character development though, which is what they try to do, but they half-assedly did it, fucking then we need to know
What
why.
this thing is, yeah.
Why.
Which could
Why
also
and what it is.
also be expressed. You could do. I mean, yeah, they just drop you in, which is okay. So there's other shorts that have done this better. That one with the gray man that's sitting
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You've seen it where it's
Right.
slumped over, killed the mom. It's trying to befriend the daughter. That one is creepy as shit.
Right.
And it's really good.
And
you know,
there is no fucking dialogue or anything. right?
no,
It's
no
just
pretext,
fucking-
no nothing. Just great. Like it was done really well.
Yeah.
And you don't need to like. You wonder where the monster's from. You wonder what the hell this thing is. But
Right.
they made it all about the monster,
Mhm.
right? Instead of like this thing is all about the monster, but you don't really know what it is or what it's capable of doing. We know what the gray dude is capable of. He killed the mother.
Right. Yeah.
Um.
You already start off at the arc.
Yes,
And that is
yes,
what you were just
exactly.
talking about was fucking, they should have done it in the bedroom where you're already starting at the fucking climax, the arc.
You know,
You're starting at the fucking base of the arc instead of all this preamble that
Yes.
you don't need because it's the fucking short.
Yeah. Exactly.
You got to start right at the beginning of the X and you give just a little bit of information that fills in that gap. Or you do a fucking montage.
Exactly. Or better yet, just even if you're gonna go this route, you have them dropped off at the table, like you're there, it's at the dinner table, and but you don't start with the boy telling him just ignore it. They're all at the table, and the dad just says one line, just ignore it, and then you have her come out and do weird, creepy stuff, and that way it gives you a little bit of more time to focus in on the monster and what the hell is going on here. What's versus giving all the preamble
Yeah.
and then totally not doing any of that.
Yeah, no, you never
like,
get the payoff
No.
because the whole point is why?
Yeah, exactly.
And you never
like,
get the payoff.
why or what. Like
Right, and that's the thing. Like, it'd be different, fucking, like if they were, like you said, all fucking in the kitchen, and it's a stormy night, and the fucking door flings open.
right.
The front door flings open, and she's standing there,
And he's
and
just
you're like,
like-
oh fuck, we
and
got to
one-
deal with this again.
Just one
ignore
line.
her.
Just ignore it.
Yes,
That would
And
tell that because
that gives you an
That would
idea.
tell you, yes, we've done this before.
right. That this is some kind of fucking test, or it's a relative, or something that fucking we have to deal with.
Yes.
And the only way to do that without fucking setting it off is to ignore it. So there's some history there that you filled in the blanks with just with that small sequence.
Instead of just telling him right out of the gate, she's back again. Just
right.
ignore
What does that
it.
mean? Who Why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
But if like you
And why do we have to
perfect-
deal with it?
That was a perfect thing. Kick in the door, and then it's just like one word said, one line said. That's all you need. That's
Right,
all you
everybody-
need, man. Just ignore it.
Everybody puts their head down and just says, just ignore it, you know, fucking.
And everybody's
she's
just,
back, just ignore it.
Yep.
And that gives you an idea that he doesn't even have to say she's back.
They all know.
They all know that everybody knows that fucking this has happened before, and they have to go through it voluntarily.
Yep.
Which is dumb as shit.
which would also-
Why? Why do they have to go through it voluntarily? Why don't they just fucking leave knowing that she's back? She can have the house for however long because you know
take
she's
it,
gonna
yeah.
leave. Because that implies that she's left before,
But
came
it-
and gone before.
It would make the whole mother scene even more powerful because she snapped, right? Nobody has said
Yeah.
shit. The mom has already gotten through this before. She's tired of it, and she does it. Because the way that they make it seem here, just make it seem like, oh, no big deal. I'm just gonna go answer that real quick and then trot off.
Right.
If they had done it the way that we're talking about, then obviously this has happened a couple of times, and the mom just can't fucking take the shit no
No.
more. So she's
Right.
like breaking, fuck it, I'm not scared of this thing. I'm going to do my
Yeah,
thing.
right.
And then everybody still just remain quiet and just watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It would have made that more impactful as well.
absolutely,
I'm
absolutely.
like-
Because there would have been a little bit of development there, fucking intention,
Right.
and then a payoff. Fucking,
Then a payoff,
but
yeah.
but there's no payoff.
No.
So you don't know what the fucking thing is. You just know that it comes and goes when it fucking feels like it, and they voluntarily have to go through this. Why? They're consenting to the awkwardness and whatever else is associated with having to deal with some crazy paranormal shit. Why do they have to deal with it? They don't have to. You never
They-
tell us why they have to deal
No,
with it.
no, like they
You
can't.
explain that she's my possessed ex-wife and nobody can help her, and I'm the only one that's been able to fucking keep her from killing herself, or whatever the case might be. And this is my new wife, my new Asian wife,
Yeah.
and my new stepdaughter. Fucking, that would have covered the bases on who the fuck she is, why she has to come and go, and
Like I've seen.
why they have to
way-
voluntarily deal with it.
Yeah.
Why are they tied to it like that?
No.
There has to be some kind of
something.
connection between the character and the antagonist.
Or like I said, just if you're not even gonna do all that stuff, then world build better. You got to build a better world.
Yeah, and you gotta do it real quick, with just a
Yes.
few sentences.
Yes, make it more powerful.
Right.
Like, but world build, like I said, like you could have set up that whole first scenario. Like the dinner table's fine, but you could have made it. You could have, like I said, just instead of the whole minute of you expressing it to your son, they'll just do a long crawl of her and crazy shit's happening behind her, whatever the
Right.
case might be. Like I said, the family's dealt with this. You may not even have to get into a large detail. You're just seeing one interaction of multiple interactions with this thing, and
Right.
what happens
A
when
fucking montage of previous engagements.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, fucking, that would fill that fucking void of, oh, this happened before. This is the reason why they have to voluntarily deal with this.
Well, also, dude, you got to pick a better monster too. I'm sorry, like the ring shit. You gotta. Man, I get it. You're on a budget, but come on, man. You got to
Yeah.
do something. Like the whole hunched over chick with long hair in her face.
Or you don't
trope.
show us at all. Maybe
That-
she's just a shadow.
that
you know?
too.
Fucking,
That too.
It's just a shadow, and nobody knows what it is.
Right.
It builds tension on its own because nobody fucking knows what it is. Problem is, you have to give us a breadcrumb. Give us a breadcrumb of what it could be, and then you leave the questions, and that itself would be the payoff. Problem is, they leave all the questions still open,
Yeah, like what?
including
exactly.
fucking the
like,
breadcrumbs.
like what the hell's going on
Yeah,
here? Like
so you don't even get no breadcrumbs that root an idea of what it could be in your head.
and why they have to ignore a monster when nobody's ignoring it.
Right, right.
They're like,
Why they have to deal with it? Period. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes,
Like,
it's
why don't they just
nuts.
fucking leave?
Yeah, like
walk out the house.
Sell the fucking out. Exactly.
We
like-
know she comes back at this time. Let's all go bowling tonight. You know,
exactly.
Fucking-
The fucking
we don't have to deal with her
family
bitch.
lasagna nights fucking canceled, guys.
exactly.
We're
We don't
going.
do lasagna on fucking Thursdays no more. 'cause
we're-
that's when this
The
bitch
bitch
shows
likes
up.
to show up, man. Maybe she's the fucking lasagna monster. We just don't
Right,
fucking
yeah.
know it, you know.
Every time you fucking cook lasagna, this
Fucking
bitch shows up.
Yeah, the homeless lady fucking from
Yeah,
the basement
yeah,
shows
that was
up
true, yeah.
and wants fucking a piece.
The lasagna monster shows.
And like, don't show her your credit cards. Don't give her no money.
Right. Hide your piggy banks, kids.
It's like she'll hit the liquor closet and then she'll leave us all alone.
yeah. That would make more sense though.
No, it really would.
Just take that angle. Nah, maybe it was they got a reward for the cinematography. 'Cause that was
I would
good.
hope so. Yeah, no, like I
That's a
said, it
great
was
shot with the reflection. It's not a direct hit,
No,
fucking-
exactly. You
But
just
they
see it.
overused it a little bit. They did
Yeah,
it with the
oh,
spoon and the fucking
right,
the glasses. They should have just done it once
Yeah,
with
so-
the spoon. Second one, they actually acknowledge it. They fucking it does that weird shit, comes up on them, then it goes black.
Yeah. Like that's what I said. I was like, that's the first thing I realized after I watched it. I was like, damn, it was shot. It was shot really nicely.
Absolutely.
The sound was good too.
The actors were okay too.
Yeah,
they,
no, they
they
did
did
their
all
jobs.
their jobs pretty well. Seen way worse as far as that goes.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen some real stinkers.
The editing is good.
Yeah, no,
The cinematography and all that stuff, and the editing and everything.
on the technical side,
the production was really
yeah,
good.
done very well. So yeah, kudos
It's a
on
story
that.
that is lackluster.
That's why I was saying, like, once I seen it, I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, even the comments, that's first like comment on there is basically they're like, wow, they didn't ignore it at all. I'm like, no, exactly. Like they just,
I guess it's the point.
I felt like
Fucking-
it should have just been a one-liner though. It could have been very well done with just one. Just as soon as she pops in there, just ignore it.
ignorant,
Ignorant.
ignorant.
I was like, nah, I don't think if it was story writing, man, come on, man, they shouldn't have won no awards for that. But I mean, it's definitely better than, I mean, in terms of the way it was shot, it's better than what I could do for sure. But I feel like, damn, whoever your story writer was, man, you should have got some. I think
It's probably an indie thing. He probably did it all or something.
and if that
Fucking-
was
and
one
that's
person,
great.
no, if it's one person, hell yeah, dude,
And you-
badass more.
A lot of times it is fucking, except for
Um,
they get the actors and stuff, but they usually do like the
But then
the story.
That's where you, dude. That's where you have some fucking like ask a friend. Damn, like just be like, hey, bro, look, I'm thinking about making this movie. I got this idea. Fucking run the idea
right.
past some people, man, and
One
see
of
what
your,
they.
your movie connoisseur buddies.
Yeah, they'll tell
Or
you the
fucking-
flaws.
you-
Like,
you put the screenplay up somewhere on a forum that does that shit, because I know there are forums out there like that,
Right.
and that's what writers workshops are for.
right, yeah,
You fucking read the stories and shit that you're working on, and then everybody gives each other feedback. Chuck Palahniuk does it.
Yeah, no,
Fucking-
that's-
I started a writer's workshop, fucking, but it's private. So you have to be invited to it. But that's what we were doing. Fucking, there was only like a handful of us, so we just ended up doing it on the phone anyway.
yeah.
But we would talk about fucking the shit that we were working on, and then what we could improve.
It's like,
But it was like for books and shit. Same thing, though.
yeah, but I'm like this. Anytime I get an idea for a movie, man, like if the story is more convoluted, I always have to go through it in my head and think about like what would be. Like I watch the story in my brain and like actively am aware of when I'm gonna have to use some like really cheesy, shitty shit just to get something across, and
Yeah.
whether it's worth making that sacrifice for.
Right.
And if that's what they were okay with doing in this, then totally fine.
Maybe it was just like a fucking a thesis that they had to do for college, fucking at film school or some shit.
Yeah,
And it was like a school project, and then they fucking just said fuck it and submitted it to
This one's a good
a film
too.
festival. There's a couple of them, like the Miner's Mountain is fucking incredible,
Yeah.
really good. I liked that one.
Have
The
you ever,
actors killed it. The cinematography was good. The story was cool.
This one's good too. The other side of the box.
And then you get a Shyamalan twist. Boom, there's a female one.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
damn,
They know how to put it on you.
blew my mind.
Yeah, no, that was actually really good too. I was like, bro, a lot of these are like I watch a lot of Alter. I was like, some of them
Yeah.
are kind of schlocky, but then some of them are done really well.
Right.
But no, because I think about like making short films and all that shit all the time. I just don't have the ability to. And so even a lot of the shorter stories I came up with, like they just kind of get right to the point. Or that I would leave something towards the end that, like one of the ideas was basically just a guy who's a shut-in and fucking, he fucking dies. He's a hoarder. And he fucking dies because all his shit falls on top of him.
Yeah.
And
It's buried alive.
Yeah, and I've thought about like how horrible of a death that would actually be, and I don't think anybody.
Little irony. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't think anybody would understand because like the people who have actually died.
He
and
becomes
hoarding houses,
he becomes literally fucking part of his
his
hoard.
his shit. Yeah, and then just like how excruciating it would be to be buried You can't breathe. It's
That
a
fucking
slow,
happened.
Slow, agonizing death. Being buried in your
To
own
these two
trash.
brothers that were fucking they were doctors back in like the early
I know which ones you're
1900s.
talking
Yeah.
about, yeah.
And when they finally the police finally kicked door, they had to like fucking tunnel through all the fucking shit they had been hoarding. They always walked everywhere, but they had fucking like old fucking Model T4 fucking Fords
Yeah.
that they had fucking taken apart outside and rebuilt inside the house.
That's fucking wild.
And they had piles of shit everywhere. And the reason why they never fucking like left the house to fucking go to a doctor and shit, because they were having complications. Like one of them had a disease or something like that. So
Yeah.
that guy fucking died. The other one got buried alive by his shit,
Yeah.
by all of his hoarding. But because they were both doctors, they never like went to see anybody for their conditions or anything like that. So they literally died ironically.
Yeah. Just buried
Their own
shit.
fucking like their egos
Yeah.
and their
But,
lack of fucking
So that's
socializing.
why I thought it would be a good idea for like a fucking like a short film basically. It's just you don't really need to know much about this guy other
No.
than he's a fucking trash collector and fucking
That's all you need to know is he's fucking mentally unstable.
and his shit fell on top of him, and then the rest of the movie is just him and his agonizing fucking death and maybe doing some flashbacks of how he got there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that old guy he fucking ended up starving to death essentially.
Mhm.
Fucking
Starved to death or the shit chokes him.
Yeah, they fucking
They
suffocate.
can't breathe.
With the old man, he was too old to fucking to push the shit off of him or to like get out of it. So he just fucking sat there for weeks and fucking died of starvation and dehydration.
Yeah.
It's wild. And then his brother fucking had been dead for years or something like that on the couch from another disease that he had gotten or something like that.
Yeah.
And it just literally just degenerated on the couch. It's wild.
Bro, it's crazy how people let themselves get to that point. Fucking, there's that one Hoarders where the fucking lady's shitting in a bucket.
Oh yeah, she's like, I've been eating shit for 20 years. All casual.
Yeah, yeah. And then
It's so fucking nasty, dude. Like, just burn the place down.
yeah, really at that point, like you're better off.
Like, I bet like there's so much methane and shit because they're like straight up using the latrine, and there's shit and toilet paper fucking with shit streaks on it piled high. Fucking, if you lit a match in that bitch or try to fucking spark a cig, that place would go up. For sure.
For sure, bro. Not to mention if you do have a gas leak or anything like that, well, you ain't never gonna fucking smell it.
No,
There's so much
no.
other shit in there. So if you,
Bro, that's a place where if the miasma theory ever fucking were to actually work, and actually
it would be there.
that would be that place where
No, for
fucking
sure.
the smells kill you.
Even though fucking air's toxic and shit.
Yes, dude, fucking. You got shit miasma. I died of shit miasma.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that was the only one I had down the pipe, so I figured fucking do
I have a couple that I had saved. One of them is on YouTube, so we could go fucking
check that out.
Yeah, let me see. Got it. Oh, damn it. To my saves, to my watch laters.
I went to yeah, because I didn't find anything good on Insta. And
Oh, it's not like paranormal, but it's fucking it's 30-foot great white shark found bitten in half.
oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That one was fucking, it's wild. But my question is, how the fuck you know it was 30 foot if it's bitten in half?
that's a good question there.
Yeah, that short up there.
This one.
Yep. I guess that's part 2, but that's the one.
My reaction is, what is it been
Oh,
up
god
to
damn
you?
it.
Can I call the Coast Guard and let them know? Yeah.
Stupid way
What the
to
fuck,
die,
dude?
number
Yeah.
I don't want your fucking reactions.
No.
Moron. I just want the regular fucking video, dude.
Maybe this is.
Can I call the Coast Guard and let them know? Yeah. Is that a thing? Should you?
What are you gonna tell the Coast Guard?
Yeah, that's the one Illuminati G hit.
Bigger shark.
It's a huge fucker either way.
I call the Coast Guard
But
and let
it
them
makes you wonder fucking what bit it in half. If it actually was a 30-foot fucking great white, what the fuck bit it in half?
So my main issue
Or it
is
was already dead
I was about to
and
say,
it had
and they
been
found it.
eaten by a bunch of smaller sharks
exactly. I was like, well, there's
for
no,
sure. Or orcas, because they're known to fucking eat great whites.
there's no context to the video, so we don't know if they rolled up on. Well, obviously they found it out there.
Right.
So if you didn't see the fucker get bit in half, then
Oh, there'd be blood everywhere. That's old.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
you can see
fat
because
right
it's all
there.
yeah.
Old and white fat. There hasn't been blood in there for a while.
Dude, there's so many little sea creatures that are gonna get up in that shit
Oh, yeah.
and eat it. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, it probably just died, and that's just that's one of the parts because all that fat
But
floated
if
to the
it
surface.
did, and it was one animal, what the fuck would it be?
Dude, ugh, I already hate deep sea shit.
Oh.
Dude, it's like one of those things. I watch those fucking cave diving videos where people
Oh,
die
they're so bad.
all the
dude.
fucking time.
Yeah,
I'm
they
so
panic and then fucking run out.
Yes,
Panic.
and I hate it so much. Like, I don't know why I do it to myself, but I fucking love watching those videos. Like,
Me
they
too.
never get old to me,
No.
but like, I don't feel bad for them either because you're fucking.
Well, that was the whole point.
You're diving under a fucking cave
Yeah,
under the ocean,
where you don't belong.
and then you panic, you fucking breathe too much air, and then you die.
Mm.
And I'm like, so I can't really feel bad for you. It's kind of like that Jackass, that other one, dude. I don't know why I was fascinated by that one where the guy, the Nutty Putty Cave, where the guy,
I don't know.
like he.
I've watched a bunch, so I probably know. I just don't remember the name.
So long story short, this dude and his brother used to fucking, like, go into cave systems when they were younger.
Yeah.
And so this guy comes back home, and him and his brother, hey, why don't we go climb in a cave? And so they're like, okay, yeah, sounds good. So they
Dumbass
were,
gets stuck.
yeah, well, they went to this area called the birth canal because it's really tight.
Oh, I know. And,
And-
his body's still there, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. They had to
Yes.
semen him in because he slid like
Fucking dies of a heart attack.
like this picture right here. He ended up going down and fucking going head first into a little fucking divot, and
Yeah.
they almost had him out.
the shit broke.
The shit broke and hurt one of the rescuers, and they couldn't fucking drill any more
Finish it.
holes. And
Yeah.
so they just had to
Let him fucking
let him die. I was like, dude, that the idea of being trapped like that upside down, fucking it just
Oh no, cramped spaces like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
hell no.
Underwater
Especially-
cramped spaces like that.
Hell
Absolutely.
no.
not. And I see some, bro, where there's a fucking tiny crack and they can barely fit with their
And-
oxygen
and they're
tanks and
still in
shit.
there
And I'm
doing
like, it's
it.
no wonder why your dumbasses get hung up on something and fucking suffocate.
See, I do watch these other two guys though, and they debunk a lot of what happens with those because they're divers or whatever.
Yeah. No, I watched one channel where that dude does the same thing, and then he'll like explain to you fucking where they fucked up.
And I do find that fascinating. Like
I do too.
I find the interest fascinating, right? Like it's fascinating watching somebody who knows, like who specializes in
Yeah.
a field. You know what I mean?
They're on
like,
the cutting edge of that
so
that
so
area.
they give you like all the technical details
Right.
of what happened, what went
Mhm.
wrong, what they should have needed, what they should have done. I like that
Right.
shit. Even though I have no interest in cave diving, you will never catch my ass in a scuba suit, fucking 50 feet under the
Going into
goddamn
tight-ass places. Yeah,
no,
absolutely
ain't
not.
ever gonna happen. Just like caves, nope, keep them, have them. And there's nothing I want to see down there. What the fuck do I want to see down there?
Yeah, unless there's like aliens. you ain't
or
gonna.
some of those cave dwellers, you know, they're all white skinned people.
Yeah, yeah,
fucking eat
yeah.
you and shit.
Or if it's hollow earth.
Yeah.
that we found, I'll go down in there. But fucking
There's
nah,
a whole
man.
damn pterodactyl down there.
Yeah, that's where the dinosaurs went.
They're all fucking wearing Nazi memorabilia.
Yeah, would you look at that? Isn't that something?
Oh shit.
They're all ex-Nazis.
Yeah.
Then I have some Graham ones too, I think. Let me fucking check my saves though. I didn't get a bunch though. Fucking
I haven't gotten any off there in a while,
Damn it.
but they've been giving me nothing but fucking garbage. So it's
dude, I've been getting a lot of
probably
weird shit lately there too. Fucking a lot of like sad shit.
Dude, yeah, I know.
And I'm like, what is with the algorithm today?
I got on
Like fucking people killing themselves and just weird shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't do this. So I have to get off for a while.
Oh yeah, that one's fucking crazy.
All right, yeah, fuck yeah. I have to send that one. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I found a great channel too. Oh, you're gonna love these people, bro.
I was like, bro, no, the Instagram past couple days, like as soon as I kick up the feed, it's all gore. Like I found one just
Do I
dedicated.
send it to your personal?
No, send it to this one. Do you have it yet?
I think so.
Yeah,
Let me
send
see.
it to that one. But no, it's been a hell of a lot of gore videos, and I can't look away So I have to. There was like, dude, there was like 200 of them, and I watched fucking all of them bored at work. I'm like, some of them were really, really bad, really raunchy stuff.
All right, cool. Yeah, you got it. You got one. I'm listening to you though. I'm just gonna keep sending them to
no,
you.
one of them, like a few of them, were just really bad, like explodey kind of bad, and I'm like, ooh,
Oh
yeah.
that's rough.
So most of them were just like wrecks and people getting hit and shit. So those ones aren't too bad, but yeah,
There's a lot of those.
there was a few explodey ones though, and I'm like, ugh, like just mush essentially. I'm trying to think of the one that I seen in particular though. That was, I want to say it was somebody getting nailed by a train, but I wasn't sure because there's a lot of those ones too. They love posting videos of Indian people getting fucking hit by trains.
Yeah, dude.
One of
I was
them,
watching one
dude,
where it was three people on a three ladies that were bicycling,
yeah,
and there was a train incoming right behind them, and they knew it was there. That their thing, like they wanted to take a picture with it.
Yeah.
And this chick like does a pose, and it's just enough to put her head right in front of the phone.
Oh, and
and
fucking
it smokes
clips
her.
her.
She's wearing a helmet, but I'm pretty sure she's
You're still
ED.
done, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Dude,
sure
I was
that
watching
fucking-
one, and this guy is hanging out a window, bro, on a train, and he's hanging out the window doing whatever jackass nonsensory he's supposed to be doing, and he hits a fence, bro. It's fence, bam, and it fucking he's rolling, like it is rolling his body as he's hanging out this train window.
Oh,
Like, yeah, he's like spinning on top of the fence. I'm like, holy shit! I was like, that is fucking crazy.
some of them are just fucking funny.
Yeah.
Some of them are paranormal shit, but
Does it start right here?
yes, it does. But hold on, let me fucking go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, bro.
Take a pee.
Grab me a drink.
Intermission.
Oh, I've already seen them. Yeah. Oh, are these the people you're talking about?
Yes,
I've seen
dude.
them, dude. They're freaking creepy.
It's so creepy, bro. And there's the comments are hilarious too. Like that's a bunch of people that are like just stroking them. You know, they I guess they like them or whatever. And somebody put fucking. Oh, I wish there was the planet of cats. And I'm like, the atmosphere would be 100% ammonia.
Cat pee
piss.
everywhere. Yeah, no
that's the only
shit.
thing the first thought that I had.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit would be fucking smelly as
Be
hell.
100% fucking ammonia, inhabitable.
Horrible. Those tall
This lady's fucking
reptilians
a
that
kook,
put on
man.
a
love
glowing
it.
human face, and they telepath. We know that
Oh
will
yeah, she's
scare
from the
you
History Channel.
in our
Yeah,
form.
ancient
so they put on this
aliens, all
human
the fucking-
face and made him feel calmer.
Conspiratorial shit.
And he
She's
said
in
they,
every one of
they
them.
looked so brutal and they were so crocodile-ish. And yet they told him that their greatest concern was what was happening to the environment on Earth, and that atomic nuclear warfare couldn't be allowed because it was breaking into other dimensions, it was destroying things on this Earth, And he got the impression that the reptilians placed as the highest priority the Earth itself more than the life form of humans. And he said, if they care so much about the Earth and the Petri dish, and they told me that they have tried to deliver environmentally what would be energy systems that would be good for the environment, and then they've been turned into weapons. Then he said the reptilians say, your government lies to us. It was brought down.
So here's the thing. If reptilians were trying to deliver nuclear materials that got turned into a weapon, of course they are, dummies. It has nothing to do with the government. People are fucking awful.
Yeah.
Human beings are awful. You could give us some brand new technology tomorrow. They'd be like, man, this is going to change the entire world.
Somebody would be like, oh, you know what you could also use that shit for?
Put that shit in a weapon.
Yeah.
Like, we're just evil people, man. That's just how we are. Like,
yeah. Fuck yeah. But it's just, we're still connected to that natural lizard brain.
yeah, well, so it's like,
Bogart and fucking, we
like,
prioritize ourselves. It's our inner lizard brain narcissism.
I don't think that everybody's inherently evil.
Right.
But I think that there's always going to be one person who is really evil. And
Of course.
they're going to always think the worst. Now, one thing that I say
course.
all humans do, we all do, is we always think the worst. Like, we don't care.
Yeah, catastrophize.
I was like, even
Catastrophize.
because you're going to get, yeah, everybody's so
I think
self-absorbed.
we're mostly peaceful and we're mostly agreeable. It's just fucking, there's moments in history where there's like a deep part of us that requires that warrior instinct and fighting.
Yeah.
And whether that's
Well,
evil or not, I don't know.
Not just the warrior instinct though, bro, because you're always gonna have that one guy who's got a new pair of Jordans and somebody else who is super fucking jealous that you
Right,
got the
sure.
new Jordans
For
and
sure.
gonna be willing to shoot you in the back of the head for those.
Right, and that's evil
Jordans.
shit.
And I feel like it'd be the same thing with that technology.
If there weren't at our basic level,
yeah,
if there weren't those one dudes like that at our basic level, there's a place in the natural world for making weapons and knowing how to fight.
yeah, but it's
because
only,
there are
I was
those
about to say,
jackasses
it's only
like
to
that.
protect against those people,
Right, and almost every person in history thought they were on the right side
yeah,
when they were doing what they were doing. So it's almost always for a nobler cause whenever you really get down to the nuts and bolts of it. Even when Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, they thought they was doing some shit.
yeah,
You know?
I thought that, yeah,
But it set off a freaking entire global disaster.
yep,
And everybody who was involved in that thought they were doing some shit. Thought they were doing it for the greater good. And maybe somebody was, but none of us will ever know.
That's what I say, man. I'm like, I just, if you're like this super advanced race of being, I'm sure they would have realized by now, though. They would have realized by now that we can't be trusted.
Right?
So at this point, it's like
South Park.
Yeah,
They're like, yeah, we came. We noticed that you guys suck and you don't deserve to be part of the Space Force. Bye.
No, exactly. Like, my other thing is, I would automatically assume though that any lizard race of aliens are gonna be, based off lizards, and so they're gonna be assholes.
Yeah, cold blooded.
Yeah, I can't imagine them being good aliens at all. Like I could never, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe those would be the most peaceful ones. But I don't know, man. I've seen some crocodiles do some pretty crazy shit, like bite each other's legs
and you know
off.
what? It kind of anatomically, it kind of makes sense because technically, like crocodiles and reptilians have no finite lifespan.
Yeah,
Did you know that? Isn't that crazy?
That is.
I didn't
wild.
know that. And like, given the circumstances, if they had perfect circumstances, they were fed, they were taken care of, they wouldn't die. So they have like no natural, like they don't get cancer and shit.
Yeah, I don't get diseases.
You know, they do get diseases, and that takes them out too. But it's not like a natural cause. It's like every other
right.
that doesn't have every other organism or animal that doesn't have natural predators.
Right.
Like humans, since we have no natural predators, we have what's called senescence. Your body literally betrays you.
Yeah, it kills you.
You die of old age, which is natural causes. You die of old age because your cells start to go rogue and kill themselves.
Yeah, that's just one of those fucked up things that's baked into the simulation for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
fucking
It's like,
crocodiles, they just keep growing and they grow and they grow and they grow and they grow. And giants, they just are killing machines, man.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's wild. So maybe the fucking lizards, it would make sense if they were fucking reptilians. They need no finite lifespan to
Travel the cosmos.
travel the cosmos. For sure.
Let's check out these weird.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
The being Zero. She's spookily entangled with the planet Zorg.
I remember my first hit of acid.
Yeah, no shit.
And so
He's got the ray
our
guns and
God
Yeah, he
everything.
does.
does not like to be called supreme.
like fucking
because she feels that puts her
Pan's
above other
Labyrinth.
gods.
Mixed with a bad acid trip.
She calls herself an omnigender.
Fuck that.
Zero says you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else.
How are you absolutely unique, just like everybody else?
So unique that you're average in the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's unique. And that
Close
just
your
means you're average.
eyes. Do you see infinity?
That's just so weird.
Yeah, it is.
The guy in the back,
Be like
he's
water.
my
Sets it
fucking
off.
spirit animal. Pew, 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 pew.
I mean, it looks like fun.
The crazy shit dudes do just for some
Some
piece of
likes and
ass.
click. Right.
Because you know he don't fucking give a shit about what she likes.
Bro, it's probably they
He
probably
just
like
don't
that,
get no play.
that weird ass cult that was started by like that average Karen chick.
Yeah.
And when the cops found her, her body was still fucking laying in there.
Oh my god.
She was just an alcoholic. Like,
The cult of Jim Beam.
I was like,
Oh, dude, you're gonna love that one. It's so fucking funny.
Dad is controlling. They accused me of shitting in the bed, even though it was the
So his
dog.
parents are controlling.
The dog smeared it in the bed, and I had to lay in it. My
Lying
mom
ass.
and my
Shit
stepdad
in
was
bed and blaming it on
controlling.
the dog.
Won't let me have green ice cream, and ice cream. Won't let me have dairy products. Let me know your opinion.
That's why.
Let me know your
Fucking,
opinion. Rock on.
so he has fucking, he's lactose intolerant. His parents won't let him have fucking ice cream because it makes him shit the bed.
he ate ice
He's
cream.
blaming
My
it on
mom
the
and my
dog.
stepdad is controlling. They accused me of shitting in the bed, even though it was the dog. The dog smeared it in the bed, and I had to lay in it. My mom and my stepdad was controlling. Won't let me have green ice cream and ice cream. Won't let me have dairy products. Let me know your opinion.
Yeah, bro, you shit the bed. Come on now.
He lying. He out here lying.
They're controlling. They won't let
Yeah.
me shit my own bed.
Oh man.
And so it's all we know you did it.
Oh shit.
So it's all you don't have a dog, do you? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's fucking funny.
My dude is all, I feel you.
It's basically like, it's definitely him.
Oh man, it was too funny. He's the locale in the making for sure, bro.
Oh yeah. Someone will get a hold of his
I think
ass.
that they already are, man. I guarantee it. 11,200. Yeah, 11,000 likes for sure.
Dude, how's
Pair
the-
depends.
How's the damn dog gonna smear it? That's fucking funny. It's like, yeah, bro, no, you definitely shit the bed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you fucking check out that dude, the Loch Ness Monster one or whatever. Those are the same people we already covered their weird asses.
Oh, there's a Loch Ness Monster.
I guess so. Caught in Chile.
Oh, it's in Chile.
South
So
Americans back at it
He
again.
left from Scotland and went down to Chile, huh?
Yeah, you got the Spanish Loch Ness. Loch Ness is migratory.
Bro, I can't with lake monsters. Like, like Loch Ness or any of the Ogopogo. There's another one, Ogopogo.
Yeah. Everybody's got their own version.
Yeah, the tourists, dude. It's to fucking get people to come. Fucking tourist attraction.
Right.
Like create your own lake monster, and fucking get people out there to come see if they can catch a glimpse of it themselves.
Come buy your little trinkets at your gift shop next to it. Yeah.
And then like even like, and it's always the same thing. It's always lumps in the water. You never see a head. You never see a body.
Mm-mm. And now on fucking, just looks like After Effects.
Yeah, it kind of does. And it's same with the damn Bigfoot thing. Always got to have a shaky ass cameraman.
Mm-hmm.
Always got a guy who's like,
yeah.
Like, why do we always have to get the guy who's got fucking
Parkinson's and shit?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yep.
Fucking the dude from Back to the Future filming and shit. Fucking Bruce Willis and shit.
Yeah.
Late Bruce Willis filming.
It's like, yeah, nah, man.
Made his directorial debut.
Filming the Loch Ness Monster. Shit.
And this guy, he's the guy who fucking was landing on his nuts on that fucking thing that he built in his hallway.
Oh, yeah, that weirdness.
He's wearing a dress and pulling fucking bricks around with his giblets.
What? That is...
You gotta give it more scrote, son.
Put your scrote into it.
Yeah, put some scrote in it. There you go. Praying mantis scrote.
He knows all the different scrote jutsus.
Yeah. Scrote jutsu.
I can't think of a more pointless fucking skill to have is to pull shit around by your nuts.
Or fucking jump on beams with your jibbies.
Yeah, I don't understand, man. What is the purpose?
I don't know, to have strong nuts. I don't know. Maybe he does like the pornos where they fucking beat your giblets. You ever seen those?
No.
You know, back in the day where they would send you like fucking bogus clips and you would open them.
Yeah.
Fucking, they would email you some bogus. Well, it still happens from time to time. Where somebody will send you and it looks like it's like like an article link or something, and you click on it and it's a video of fucking some chick punching some dude in the fucking giblets. And dude's just taking it. He's all laying back, oh yeah,
Just loving it,
beating the shit out of his nuts. It's so terrible. It's that type of shit. Maybe he's doing some porno. He's prepping. He's in the off season right now.
You're right.
He's trying to get that role.
I can't think of like. It doesn't even look like he doesn't look like he works out at all either. So it's like I can't imagine like
strength and conditioning training.
But the part you're not your arms, not your legs, your core.
Nah, you
fucking
nuts.
nuts. Yeah, it's
fucking,
like you're looking at
nuts.
your body one day. What part of me needs to be stronger? My balls.
Yeah, my scrotum.
Oh,
I bet that thing fucking slaps his knees though.
And
he's probably got like a little button in a fur coat fucking for a weenie.
No, you definitely know he has calluses, bro. You know that nutsack got some crazy calluses on it.
Maybe he uses fucking some A&D ointment or fucking he baby powders up before he goes in.
That may be.
He chalks up.
I'm just saying, I get even if you do.
Or he made a custom pair of nut gloves.
He just slips it on over it.
Yeah. Some nut gloves and then he ties off to it.
Imagine if this guy pulled his kids down the street in a wagon like this.
But is it his nuts or is it a butt plug? And he's doing Kegel workouts.
He could be doing that too. I think about that. It's got like a hitch on the back of it, like a truck, you know.
A butt plug with a tow hook.
Yeah.
Oh man. Shit. Still though, what are you training for, pal?
Yeah, that's what I want to know, man. You'd be the only.
And I hope you get the part.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I hope whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, man, I hope you're the best.
Is he doing these are the ultra bum busters.
I just thought about this. They need to really just add this to the Olympics, bro.
Right.
Fucking a nut pulling competition.
Right. I know they do that shit like fucking India or something like that, or Pakistan, where they weigh their nuts, they stretch their scrot.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, you want ankle slappers?
Like, what?
They're to your knees now, but when you get old, bro, it's gonna straight be ankle slappers. You'll be dragging those things.
Like, I can understand. It's like maybe what it is this guy's got a really tiny wiener. And
That's what I was just thinking. Fucking,
Yeah, it was
I was
just
like, he's got a button in a fur coat, but it's fucking
it's like-
ankle slapper nuts.
I was thinking, but you're tugging the wrong thing though, man. Like if you want the bigger wiener, I'm like, I'm pretty
want
sure.
to joke the wiener,
you probably
not the nuts.
Yeah.
If you want some real gains, you joke the wiener.
he probably just got bad advice.
It's brick joking. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
The brick joking Olympics.
I was like, he probably just got really bad fucking advice online.
But the dress though, like, what's with the dress, man? Like,
I mean, it's Instagram. You could probably just do it without anything on. To be honest.
nobody would care. Or like a diaper.
Yeah,
You just wear a diaper.
It's like got depends on and shit.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know.
I don't get it. Yeah,
Man.
I don't get it.
Hell of a conversation starter
hey,
though. What do you do in your free time, bud? Long walk
I
to
will.
the beach.
Maybe it's the fear.
Brick joke.
maybe it's the fear of getting your nuts twisted. You know what I mean? They have to do surgery on it. That guy will never ever
Get his nuts twisted.
He'll never have to worry about that. If they twist, that bitch can just untwist them himself because it's not even gonna hurt him. So he can just be like,
Fair enough.
put him back. You know, maybe the fear of that like is
He'll
what-
never get blue balls. Because they're perpetually blue.
Maybe
I don't think he's getting any play though. So
no.
maybe that's his way of, instead of chronically masturbating.
So how long? But that brings up a good question. If this guy was dating, if he was getting some play, he had a girl. How long do you think before he whips out the fucking the fucking brakes and starts dragging him around the house with his nuts?
Oh,
And
right,
She catches her. She's like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?"
dude. Oh, yeah. How do you explain that to you girl?
Like, there's no good explanation
Nah.
to begin with. So
She's like, so what's that bag of bricks doing in the house? Like, what's the bag of bricks for?
I'm
You're like,
glad you asked.
Yeah,
Let me
right?
show you.
yeah, I compete in brick joking. He's like, what the fuck is brick joking?
So I'm the world champion of
Yeah,
brick joking.
Yeah, 2-time back-to-back world champion, brick joker, brick
like-
joking world champ.
She's like, that's why the fucking I've been getting a rash down there.
See, the way he was squatting right there, like it was about to slip out his ass, I'm thinking that it could be his ass and not his jibbies.
I mean, that at least has an explanation. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
look at him. Fucking when
He's
he
like-
does his second lap,
Yeah.
right before, or I'm sorry, the first lap before the praying mantis.
I mean,
He had to meditate a little because it hurt a little. Right there, right there. See, he's like,
yeah, he
See what I
isn't
mean?
adjusting his nuts. He is adjusting his butt. So that's a good point.
I don't know.
I mean, I would get the ass kegels because
Or maybe his scrot is so tugged on and so long
pulls
that
his ass
it's
too.
going like a thong up into the crack of his ass, so he
He's
has
not
to fill it. He has to fix it.
He's not getting his nut sack caught up in his butt.
Caught the crack.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
man.
he's getting a little crevice action, so he has to fix it. You know.
Yeah, I mean that could be it.
See, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Oh,
I got a snug.
had to take a little break there.
He's telling his friends, they're all sitting around drinking beers. He's like, man, do you guys hate it when your nutsack hairs get tangled up in your butt crack hairs? They're all, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, when you're dragging bricks around your house and your fucking nuts go right up your ass and they tangle and you have to rip them out and
Untangle
it
them.
hurts.
Got to readjust your shit.
He's
Oh,
like,
that's so terrible.
he's like, don't you guys hate it when you get poop on your balls?
Yeah, right? They're like, bro.
I'm like, no, dude, that's not a problem.
Some chick made a fucking a short video about fucking something about how like she never knew that dudes. I guess her boyfriend was talking about his fucking nuts touching the water, or like,
When the water splashes back up.
No, like her fucking like she was asking like, what do y'all do to keep your nuts from or like your shit from resting inside of the water? I'm like, dude, we ain't got all hogs like that.
Yeah.
Like your
it's
shit ain't touching the water. Some dudes are like, oh, what I do is fucking. I'm like, okay, my guy's got a hammer. Most of us ain't gifted like
yeah,
that.
most of us ain't getting that far.
Bro,
No,
that's
we ain't getting that
fucking-
deep in there.
dude, That's
Yeah.
you got fucking 8 inches. Like most dudes are gifted with 8 inches erect, so you ain't got that problem. Fucking unless you got some really saggy balls, and I got incredibly saggy balls.
They dipping
and
down.
They don't fucking dip that far.
Nah, you might get the kiss of Poseidon, maybe.
Yeah, but you know,
Splashback.
yeah, a little bit of splashback.
No recoil.
Exactly, but your dick and balls ain't fucking
Just
chilling in
dipping
the
in the
shit
water.
water.
Yeah,
and
no.
she was thinking that your fucking nuts and your balls, your balls and your dick are just chilling in the shit water like that. So one guy was like, "What I do is I'll tuck it in there, I'll pee real quick, and then I'll pull it back out, take a shit." So he's like, I guess
That's gotta
he
be
fucking he rests his whole shit
On the
top of the seat
That's gotta
while
be
he takes a
uncomfortable
dump.
though, because then your balls are still hanging down. So even if you do that, that's kind of uncomfortable.
I'm like, how about just get like a seat adapter that makes you sit a little bit higher?
It, like lifts your shit up.
Yeah, and you're above you're above the sea line.
Yeah, it's like a little strap on it. I'll strap it in.
Yeah.
I'll crank it down.
Nah, I think he was just making shit up to fuck with her.
I mean, you'd have to.
Or if it's even like a real fucking like question, because nobody fucking actually thinks that type of shit.
Nah, fuck no. I'm sure 99.9% of dudes don't ever even have that issue. Really.
No.
I'm like,
even like, yeah, you have to have like an incredible leg slapper and fucking. If you're that gifted, you were like in the top 0.1% of dudes.
yeah,
Who's got a whole hammer and shit.
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have like an incredibly large hammer to have those problems.
I would have fucked with her even more though. I'd have been like, bro, I roll my turds around with it. I don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
lady.
right.
Like, I fucking dip it right in there.
What I like to do is I teabag it on purpose. So I sit down 3 or 4 times before I actually settle in.
I like to put my hog on it and spin the turd like this. Yeah. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, she kind of mentioned that. She's like, and then we suck their dicks and stuff, and then they want us to suck their dicks and stuff. It's like, and your dick's been in the shit water.
Like, I don't think that's any better. I was like, you girls literally piss out of that.
Yeah.
Like at
we
least,
piss out our dicks too.
I mean, we do, but it's not. Ours is a nice stream that we can.
Right. It's not internal. It's not an
Yes,
any.
it's not a fucking.
An any. Yeah.
Yes, it's not.
It doesn't get on the rest of the other parts.
Exactly. It comes up right at the head. Theirs, on the other hand, yeah, different story.
And then it got into like why. Another one was fucking women just assume that dudes wipe their dick off when they piss.
pee?
And she was like, and then I found out that they just shake it off.
Yeah. Yep.
She was like, I always just thought that they like, took off like a little square or something of toilet
Like
paper
dabbed
and
it.
dapped their wiener and then fucking
Like,
kept it moving.
They're
It's
all
like,
dabbing
nah,
it like after they ate a meal.
be drip dry. yeah.
Yeah.
And I like to windmill it. I hit it real good. And then I settle it up.
I sling that bitch
I like
everywhere.
to wait for it to start, like just start engorging, and then I stop.
Hell.
I don't even use my hands. That's for amateurs.
In New York, you blink and you miss this one. TMZ captured the video. It lasts a nanosecond. An unidentified object whizzing across a clear blue sky. You slow this thing down, looks pretty legit. A Blue Angels demonstration was going on in Long Island. The object in question moves so fast, a lot faster than the plane, by the way. This is the second alleged UFO sighting in New York in recent months. Chicago.
Trippy.
Yeah.
But it's TMZ, and fuck TMZ.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I dropped my crystal meth.
I wonder. So I don't know if it is a UFO. Don't you think they'd have radar readings? Fucking.
I was thinking like it was a drone,
Could have been.
and they're doing like engagement shows, Like it's a drone, and the Blue Angel is running a contact drill on it
Yeah.
to like show the people,
I said it was a Blue Angel show. Usually those are they fly out and do like the whole air show thing.
Right, but he's not in formation. He's on his own. So maybe he's doing a different drill. Or somebody's there at the air show with their drone.
I was about
and they're
to say,
flying their drone.
yeah, because I mean,
and they're not supposed to be.
It's hard to tell how far they are actually apart because it looks like they're close, but then whenever you
Could be a small drone that's actually at lower altitude.
yes, and it's just making it look like it's a lot closer
Right.
than it is. Yeah.
The vantage point is off.
Yep. And usually with that kind of stuff, it is real hard to tell.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was good enough for a save at least.
Yeah, no,
for
definitely.
the conversation.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting, and especially as fast as it's going. I don't know if drones can actually fucking all that much ass.
Oh, there's some crazy ass drones, man.
It could be a bug too, though.
It's just a bird.
Just a bird.
It's a fucking
yeah.
duck.
Just flying by hauling ass. easily just be like a beetle or something.
Yeah, my other problem is that it's TMZ footage that they gave to Fox.
Yeah.
And TMZ isn't exactly known for good coverage.
Yeah.
They usually do like sensational shit.
Yeah.
Like scandal shit. So
yeah,
they're scraping at the bottom of the barrel is what's happening.
Yeah,
because
trying to get
everybody
some
hates
UFO.
TMZ for that.
Yeah, trying to get some UFO footage in there.
Oh. Yeah, you can check that one out. It's like a
Oh, I won't play that song. Dude,
yeah, I get fucking struck.
we get fucking clapped all the time. I didn't know this, but on our last video, they fucking completely cut out. Bro,
Hey, baby!
Somebody get your damn kid.
Yeah, right.
Fucking ghetto ass people.
What the hell you doing in walking the streets? The halls of the hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Walking the streets.
Yeah, out here in these streets. That one's kind of cool.
Yeah, that one is. It kind of just
And
comes
it
out.
just posts up right there. It's hiding behind the curtain and then goes through the wall. I would say it's a glare, but there's nothing moving in there.
Yeah, it's the same footage all the way around. The hell is that?
It's another baby. Baby!
Get your hand out of there.
Yeah. Hey, baby!
See, something like that could probably be believable
Yeah.
just because he goes in there.
That, I'm like, maybe it's just her hair that's stuck to the top of her head.
Electrical charge, fucking.
Oh, no, she does that. Weird. Yeah, that is weird. It's a weird looking ass baby. Why you want to tend it, baby?
No one cares. He's redheaded.
Right. The strawberry blonde covered baby. Oh, the next one, though, you're going to laugh your ass off, bro. It's so good. So good. Hit it with some sand.
Chair, but that do not stop me from living life. It may have slowed me down a little bit, but it don't stop me. I still travel and I'm still lit. This was my first time indoor
kinda hot, too.
skydiving, and
I'd
I
hit.
cannot wait to do it again. My
Fucking
legs
legs
were
just
going
go-
everywhere, y'all. I was trying to hold them, but keep in mind I don't have no control over them. But I felt as free as y'all do not know that I am in a wheelchair, but that do not stop me from living life. It may have slowed me down a
She has a
little
pretty
bit, but
face.
it don't stop me. I
Cute
still
face.
travel and I'm still lit.
I
This
plow.
was my first time indoor skydiving, and I
Goblet
cannot
stings.
wait to do it again. My legs were
Start
going
going
everywhere,
ham.
y'all. I was trying to hold them, but keep in mind I don't have no control over them. But I
Legs
felt
kill
as
me,
free as
son.
y'all do not know that I am in a wheelchair, but that do not stop me from living life. It may
Can't
have
take
slowed
the
me down.
internet nowhere. Oh, these comments are out of control, I'm sure. The wacky inflatable flailing arm tubes.
Someone's on. Seems like heaven's getting further away. So me. Y'all ain't taking me with y'all, bro. Nope, I ain't laughing. So you
Get paralyzed twice. I knew I was going to hell when this video started. Oh man.
Dude, yeah, it's fucking funny. It's crazy how they just instantly go airborne too.
Yeah, as soon as they hit the wind tunnel.
They just go whoop. Shit. I mean, hell yeah, though. I bet those things are really fun.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to hit. Fuck actually skydiving, but I'll do one of those.
Yeah, wind tunnel. No, absolutely. This
When I told them that my rattlesnake doesn't bite, but
Oh
my
come on,
rattlesnake
dog!
doesn't
You don't
bite.
start off
Look,
like that.
look at him.
Yeah.
He
You
doesn't
know
bite.
damn well this motherfucker's
What
ain't
do you
gonna take
like?
your ass
Had him
with
his
him.
whole life. Never once struck at me. But I worked with him every day since he was an itty bitty tiny piece of rice-a-roni. Look at him today. Look at him. Big,
I don't
giant
care. I
killer
don't care if
master.
you raised it its entire life.
Yeah,
Snakes
We're
He's a
ready to
wild
go.
animal, pal.
Snakes, especially a rattlesnake.
There is something about the formula
Bro,
that
he's
just
gonna
don't
strike
like.
you.
know,
It's
can
just
see
a
when I
matter
look
of
at the
when.
form,
He will
like,
strike you, or he'll strike
yeah,
at
I
you.
remember you, bro. You know.
If he's hungry.
But he's a good boy. See, when the phone goes away, you can't see. He just sort of
Oh shit!
changes back to his regular
Fuck
self.
that.
He just sort of stares at it. He's a good, sweet, wonderful snake. He's a rattlesnake. Do you hear him rattling? You know, supposed to. He's just a sweetie, gentle giant.
The way he's speaking, you could tell he don't believe a goddamn word he's saying.
Oh, hell no,
He's
bro.
gentle. He's a sweetie. You don't fucking believe it. I could tell. I can hear the crack in your voice. Like,
I'm like, dude, it's a
you know, you don't
rattlesnake.
believe what you're saying, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
He's gonna get you.
Ignorant.
Yeah, exactly. It's just don't accidentally step on him or
Startle him.
yeah, exactly. Or if he's ever hungry.
I know that they get the venom glands removed and shit too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He might have like a venom farm or something. But you know what snake that I would love to have that's ultra venomous and scary as fuck? The gaboon vipers. You ever
Yeah,
seen
somebody
those?
was talking about that.
They're badass looking. But they're only like shit. They're probably about as long as this table. They don't get very long and they're like fat.
Yeah.
But the colors like that one's
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
that's badass. Yeah.
The colors on them are badass. Their noses look like leaves. They have that one right there. They're like little horns on them. They're good looking snakes. They're short and fat.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But they're like one of the most dangerous snakes out there.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean,
but they're beautiful. There's like their colors and shit. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
so good looking.
I've never been a huge snake person.
Me either. But if I was, a gaboon viper would be my shit.
Yeah,
those color patterns are incredible.
Yeah, that's
dude.
cool. Yeah. Really good looking.
And they fuck shit up.
That one's fucking cool.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that guy's a jackass. I was like, he's gonna get bit by that snake eventually.
Yeah, like I said, like the only reason like you would do some shit like that is if you had like a venom farm that you're
right.
But even those dudes, they handle them with equipment because they know that if it fucking gets them,
close
like
to you, it's gonna fucking bite you.
yeah, and it's
fuck
gonna be a
that.
bad day, dude.
Like it's not like pets and shit, man. Like it's not like a dog or a cat where I've had it its whole life. It's not gonna bite me. I'm like, dude, sometimes they do too.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And they have more compassion than fucking a snake does.
Yeah, you have way better chance of not getting fucked up by a dog than you do that snake.
Bro, you ever seen this video right here?
It only takes one time too.
Oh yeah,
the dog ain't venomous.
And
Yeah,
if-
it might break some bones,
If
but it's not gonna be like deadly. And even like if it's your pet like that, it's not gonna try and kill you. It might snap at you because it's mad or it's territorial, but it's not gonna try and kill you.
No.
But that thing is trying to kill you.
Oh no, it will. Or if it's hungry, dude. Did you see the video? It's this chick, and she's got like this giant python. Same thing. It comes out of her cage, and she's like, "Oh hey you, blah blah blah." And thing fucking lunges at her, grabs her, and wraps her up. And the other guy's over there trying to pry it off. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly the same scenario.
There's a story of that fucking this chick loves snakes and she would sleep with it. She
Yeah.
had it forever, and she was having issues with it, so she took it to the vet and was telling the vet, "Yo, like he hasn't been eating, and fucking blah blah blah. I think he's sick or something." And so the doctor asked her questions and stuff. Fucking, when's the last time you did feed him? Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Your snake's not sick." He's like, "You've been sleeping with it?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "For how long?" She's like, "This long, fucking," and it's been about that long since he hasn't eaten. He's like, "Your snake's not sick. He's getting ready to eat you. He's stretching himself and he's starving himself so that he
Sizing
can
you
fit you
up.
in. He's sizing you up to eat you." I don't know if that's an actual story. It was a third person that I heard it from.
If that's a real story, I'm like, she probably still went home and slept with the damn thing.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Now she's in a gut of a fucking
Yeah.
snake somewhere. You ever seen this video?
Your hand broken?
Oh yeah, she's like, "Nah, it's been like this for a while, but it ain't broken. It's all fucking
It's super
spaghetti and
broken.
shit.
Broken.
It's been broken
Let
for a
me
long
see stand
time.
up
If your
straight.
hand's still good like that."
Yeah,
Let
it's
it
starting
go?
to heal back.
She's like,
Yeah,
"Nah,
that's
it's just
broken.
swollen a
You
little
gotta
bit."
relax.
Your shit's broke, girl.
Is your hand broken?
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Imagine when that happened, when she actually broke it, and how much pain she's been in, and it's gotten to the point where she's just
Yeah.
not even in pain
It
anymore.
didn't heal back properly. They have to like re-break it and then put the bones back together and then splint it so that they stay there, so that it'll re-heal properly and you're not permanently deformed like that.
Yeah.
So now what they'll have to do is, since it healed all stupid like that, they'll have to re-break it.
and then set it back right.
Yeah.
She must be real fucked up though. You know,
Yeah,
you
she's
gotta
probably
take
high.
a lot of,
Fell over all fucked up on
lot of
fetties.
fucking drugs. So that's an abscess. I'm like, no, that ain't no damn abscess. You can see
And
her
nobody
arm.
does black no more, bro. They're doing fat.
I was like, no, that her shit flops as soon as she lifts her arm up. You can see where it just fucking.
Yeah, he comes to the other side.
See?
Right there. Yeah, that's definitely broken.
Yeah. Your arm shouldn't do that.
No,
Your arm
comes to
should
the other
not.
side. It looks like it's swelling, but that's because she stretches it all the way out.
It's like,
and
bro,
you can't see the fucking.
your arm should not be a crazy straw.
No. It's broke.
Yeah, those were the only two I grabbed, but I haven't seen any good ones. They've been like all the shit that I see on YouTube Shorts is now starting to leak over on my Instagram feed, so I can't get none of the good videos.
Damn.
It'll start off with like a handful of good ones, and then it just goes into dance videos and like TikTok trash. I'm just like, yeah, I can't with y'all. So
Yeah.
I've stayed away from it for a while, hoping that it would come back
Come
with
back
some
to normal.
good. Yeah, because that's the only reason I go there. That's the only reason I go there. It's because they have big ass
yeah.
videos.
Type in Ghost Foos compilation. You ever
Ghost
watch
Foos?
those dudes? Ghost Foos, one word. FOOS. Put compilation. See if that'll come up, or see if anything will come up for it. There you go. Yeah. Or no, that's food. Perfect. Just hit enter.
Oh, Ghost Food.
Ghost Foos. No, you got it right. That's perfect. Well, he just talks shit to ghosts and stuff. It's so
Part
stupid.
4, fuck them ghosts. Let's go. Say my name, girl. We got motherfuckers hiding that.
Dude, I would watch so much of his content.
Yeah.
What happened to my TV? Should I go upstairs? Why not? Elizabeth, are you gonna start moaning again? Oh, who was that? Where's that ghost that doesn't pay rent? Who's in here? Harold?
Me
You
licking
just
your
said
ass.
Harold. I'm on the bed now, Elizabeth, so let me eat you now. Little dirty slut. Ooh, he said ooh. I defeated y'all motherfuckers.
I pull out the strap.
You pull out the black.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's got a channel. Hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking. I found one on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I gotta save this, but we can't watch it on Facebook. I'm glad that he's fucking got a whole channel on here though. Ghost Fools. You got them high socks, Heina?
Part 4, fuck them.
I got that Edgar fool.
Yeah.
Which that was actually funny. I didn't know that haircut was actually called a fucking.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny. So they literally walk in here
Let's say I
and,
want that
and
Edgar.
say, hook me up with a sick Edgar.
Yeah, that's exactly what they say.
It used to say hook it up with a sick fade. Now it's hook it up with a sick Edgar. Or a mullet.
Which a fade sounds better than Edgar.
Yeah.
You about ready to call it?
Sure.
Later.
Piss.